I'm Melanie, and I'm bringing you another cat for our Caturday. And this is Lucy. She is 7 years old. She's been living in my office for months, so I know this girl very well. Her parents divorced, and neither partner wanted to take the cat. She was wonderful, liked at least the older dog that was very respectful of her. She was not a fan of the baby. Way too much noise coming out of that to please her. We discovered shortly after she arrived here that she is diabetic. It's a very common thing to happen with cats. And when she first arrived, we did have to put her on insulin twice a day, as you would with a human. We did notice, though, as we're running the blood sugar tests on her through the weeks as they went by, that she wasn't very high diabetic. So we continued monitoring her, and then there's a thing that can happen with cats. It's really cool, and fortunately it happened with her. If you feed cats only canned pate twice a day, no dry food, and no gravy food, they can sometimes wean off of insulin, and that's exactly what happened to her. She is now a food-only diabetic, and it's absolutely controlled with her getting a can of pate in the morning. We give her Friskies, it's her favorite thing, and a can at night. Maybe at some point she may deteriorate again and have to go on insulin. But I will tell you, she was fantastic getting her insulin. It didn't bother her at all to get it. But it's also possible, as long as you don't kind of treat her with all sorts of nice things, thinking that she's bored eating just the canned food, she may just simply remain an adult diabetic cat, not requiring insulin, and that's spectacular. Because you do have to keep taking her, at least once or twice a year to a vet. She's only 7 years old, but she's going to be a diabetic for life. So because, even though she's healthy other than that, we are willing to waive her adoption fee to anyone who has diabetic experience, insulin experience. Quite often this ends up being someone in the medical profession or simply a person that is diabetic themselves and taking insulin. They know exactly what to look for in a cat. It's the same thing you'd look for in a human. And they're not afraid of using needles or anything like that. But again, right now, our fingers crossed, she has been, for about a month now, only on canned food and not requiring insulin. She is an absolutely sweet cat. I'll come in here and find she's rearranged things on my computer board if I accidentally leave it open. She's always getting up in my lap to check things out. Comes to greet people when they come in, and she loves her bed. Her bed will go with her right now as we're talking. She's knitting in it and humming to herself. So come down and meet Lucy. We're open 7 days a week from 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock.